So compared to the other day, I think it's like summertime today. Doesn't it
Oh
feel like
wow.
summer? Anybody been outside?
Well, it's good.
Feels like a tank top.
It's just dirty. Like your cars get dirty really quick.
Yeah, you know what? It was so cold the last few days that I think now is feels hot. Well, the snow's melting. We have had some major damage to homes because of cats or pets in general. Pets cause an awful lot of damage. We've had just in the last maybe 3 years, we had two properties. One of Tina's that was a rental. Landlord specifically had them sign the lease, and there's a whole big thing on it because they didn't want any animals in the house, no pets. And the guy moved to Florida, was collecting rent from Florida, had no idea what was going on, and they had five cats who decided that why walk way over there to get to the cat box when I could pee in front of the fireplace, all nice. And the cats, the floor had to come out, the wood was rotten, the plywood was rotten, the beams were rotten, the baseboard the baseboard molding, base molding was all rotten, disintegrated. I don't mean rotten, I mean eaten up by ammonia, completely disintegrated. Could not get it rid of the smell just by a deodorizer. The wood had to come out, had to all be removed. We had to put new oak floor down, or the beams had to be sistered up. That means you got a rotten beam, you had to put a good one next to it, all because of cats.
Oh,
So that was not a great answer that I got last night. Yes, AB, got a question? Did your hand go up? No?
sorry, accidentally.
Oh, okay. So if
Hey,
you've ever
Joe,
been in a place like that, you know that a deodorizer is not going to do the trick. Yes, sir.
just want to let you know that the contract was signed this morning.
Yay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Contract signed on your first real estate deal.
Yes.
And not only first real estate deal, but you got it from sitting at an open house, not your listing. Buyer walked in the door, and that was all you and Val.
Yep.
Really
Yep.
good job. It was challenging. They wanted some stuff just to give you guys an idea of what took place. They were leery because their inspector, very, very nice young gentleman, the inspector, nice kid. Sorry, young gentleman. He's a kid. He was a young kid. I don't think he was 30 years old.
No.
Very nice kid. But this townhouse that didn't have to inspect the roof, inspect the outside or the property, was over 4 hour inspection, right? Was that at least 4 hours of it?
Oh yes, it was 4 hours.
4 hours.
in full.
And so I don't know where they got him from. And again, very nice kid, personality has nothing to do with it. Very nice person, but he kind of alarmed them on a few things, and something
69,
that you need to be aware when you're dealing with home inspectors and your client. Say it again.
69-page report later.
69-page report on a condo that I didn't have to inspect the roof, didn't have to inspect the side walls or the property because it's just inside the space. 69 pages and 4 hours. So he alarmed them a little bit, and that's something that he called me a day or two later and said, "Hey, I really like to connect with you guys. Maybe I get some business." And I said, "I'm going to call you because we need to talk." And I want him to understand that even though what they teach you in home inspection school, I'm sure is very valid, a lot of the stuff, but you cannot take a boiler that has a date of 19 years old and say, boilers only last 20 years, so this boiler is going to go any second. Makes the buyer get all panicked, and they just think, I want a new boiler. I want a new water tank because it's old, etc. And so I got onto a Zoom call with Valerie and Hugh and the clients, and I just told them very simple, and I'd tell this to anybody. I bought my house 23 years ago. My boiler was already more than 20 years old. I've had a standby boiler in a box for 18 of those 23 years, and my boiler's still working. I never did anything to it. I turn it on, shut it off in the summertime, and the boiler is any second. If it goes, great. But here I'm looking at a boiler that's close to 50 years old, and it's still going. So if somebody's going to tell me that a boiler only lasts 20 years, I'm going to tell them that they're full of crap. And so we had that conversation, and I do believe that I was going to introduce today, I was going to talk about it, that just in case, I said, let's wait until contracts are signed. We don't want to give any more delay. So they signed the contracts. Congratulations. But I said, now let's produce for them. Let me open it up. Where did I put it? Got one of those. No, it's a home warranty. So let me go in here. There we go. All right. So here is a home warranty. And for $425 per year, or if you buy it for 2 years, $765, air conditioning system, including thermostat, motor, switches, everything's included in that warranty. All the ductwork, in case it rips or it's defective or something happens to the ductwork, it's covered. Electrical system, circuit breaker, outlet, switches, burglar alarm. You just call up the warranty company and go, hey, I need a local person here to come in. Something broke, an outlet broke, the dishwasher broke, my microwave oven stopped working, my cooktop doesn't work, my refrigerator's not working. They warranty this stuff. They either come to fix it, and if they can't fix it, they got to replace it. $425 a year. So my suggestion was get them to sign contracts first. Wasn't that my first suggestion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do anything first. Get them to sign it. Now you can introduce to them and just say, hey, take a look at this. And I can put this warranty, or you can have this warranty installed on your property, and it doesn't kick in until after you close. You don't even pay for it until it closes. And for the next 12 months, if that heating system you were so concerned about stops working, you just pick up the phone, call the warranty company, they send somebody out. If they can't fix it, they got to replace it. So that's really a really valuable product. Okay. Very economical. And you can pick also local people. It's not like they're going to wait and say, oh, sorry, the guy that we have that's coming out of Bucksburg, Pennsylvania, he's not available. They use local people that they have contracts with. So just to give you an idea what's in covered, and optional, you could pay extra if you have a pool, hot tub, stuff like that. All right. So that's cool.
Could you send that to us that we could?
Yes,
introduce it
I'm
to
going to
them?
share it with everybody here. So it's a conversation starter. That
Okay.
is a conversation starter, and saying, hey, ask me about a home warranty. Ask me what it does. How does it work? How is it covered? If you were to put a home warranty on a property, you'd have to pay for it. But if you put a home warranty, like you have a listing, and you want that listing to have a warranty on it because we don't know if something's going to break during the listing, the warranty covers a listing up to 6 months. So you take a listing and the water tank goes in the listing a month in. Call up the warranty company. You haven't even paid for it yet. It hasn't sold. We haven't paid for it yet. They come in, they change the water tank, and it's $100 deductible. That's it. You pay $100. And so let's just say they did that and the house doesn't sell, then you don't pay for it. That was a free service. They take that risk. Besides being covered during the time of the listing, once it actually closes, that's when the year starts. It's not a 1-year warranty from the time you put it on. It's a 1 year starts from the close of the transaction. And even better, I'm going to go one step further of why I love these things, is after they do a service, they mail you a postcard that said, we just fixed Bob Jones's water tank. It would cost him $100 deductible, and he saved $1,400. So now, great opportunity to call up and go, hey, Bob, I heard, sorry to hear about that, but I'm so glad that I talked you into putting that home warranty on your home, because saved you an awful lot of money, right? I see how much it would have cost to get that done, and it only cost you $100 to change a water tank. I just changed a water tank. One of Derek's clients last week, water tank went. Turns out that was a defective tank. It was under warranty. So it only cost $100 for the new tank. It was still $1,000 for the install. So if you had to buy the tank and do the install, it's $2,000 to do a water tank today. Not sure if you're aware of that.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of money
Wow.
to swap out a water tank. That's that.